Sergeant J.D. Nelson with the Alameda County Sheriff's Office. What we have here is a situation where the Department of Social Services for the state of California ordered this care facility to be vacated on Thursday. It appears that on Thursday, the majority of the staff that worked here left, while the majority of patients that were here remained. And so today it kind of came to a head, and we found out about it, and we had to transport, along with obviously the paramedics that come up here, they had to facilitate the transportation of 14 people out of this facility into appropriate facilities for them. We have people here that were bedridden, we have people that were in wheelchairs, we have people that were amputees, we have people that have some mental issues. So it runs a pretty good spectrum of patient care. You know, it wasn't terrible condition because one of the people that stayed behind, and he wasn't getting paid or anything, was one of the cooks. And we do know that was at least one or maybe two janitors and perhaps one caregiver did stay behind because they didn't want to abandon everybody. But the rest of the staff and the certified people were certainly gone.
Do you know how many and who they are at this point?
We don't know. And we have some ideas, but we're obviously going to base that up with fact. And at this point now we have, since this is a criminal case, we have to do a search warrant on the facility, and that also takes time.
You're waiting on that still?
I'm sorry?
Are you waiting on a search warrant still?
Correct.
So what kind of charges are we looking at, possibly? Elder abuse type thing?
Yeah, that's up to the DA, but certainly that would seem to be appropriate.
I assume you've been doing this job a while. Have you ever heard of anything like this?
Yeah, I've never had a situation where, and I've talked to a lot of the deputies up here, that we can't remember basically an entire care facility was just walked away from it. It's kind of hard to fathom. I mean, you know, they're human beings here, and if we just leave people behind, you know, it's kind of questions the humanity, so to speak.
How did you find out about the situation? Was it a neighborhood call or?
No, one of the staff people called regarding one of the patients that needed some care, and it was at that point when the paramedics got here, said, "Hey, what's going on here?" We got the call, and then the ball starts rolling. Yeah, we wait to get our warrants, and then we start the nuts and bolts of an investigation to find out, you know, who's responsible for this, who would do this.